So let's going to see about the data communication and network. So effectively and efficiently, the relations and network facilities are vital to any enterprises which trends which mainly focuses upon the traffic growth, development of new services and advantages in technologies. So these are the three mainly different forces which have constantly driven the architecture and evolution of data communication and network facilities. So this is some more case studies which highlights so that this network, this data communication network trends towards a very fastest growth, and it's moreover it's very cheapest both in computing or communications, as well as it is mainly focusing and it's continuous. And in the term of computing, this means which more powerful computers and clusters of computers capable for supporting a more dependent application such as a multimedia applications. So both voice oriented telecommunication networks such as the public switched network, that is PSTN, and the network data networks which is includes the internet, it's more intelligence than ever. So nowadays the AI will be represents in by using the internet, can be solved many problems as soon as so the internet, web and associated applications have emerged as dominated features of both in business and at the same time personal also. So there were many openings upon upcoming years. There was a many opportunities and openings. At the same time, many challenges have been allocated for the managers by the team buildings. And they, at the same time, there have been a trend towards the every increasing mobility for decades. That is the liberatory workery from the convenience of the physical interfaces. So the innovations includes voicemail, remote data access, passages, fax, emails, phones, cell phones, cellular networks, internet, and everything. So this is the maximum speed of kilobytes per seconds, which we have calculated here. So the high quality video will represent as 2000 speed megabits. Uh, interactive entertainment, moderated video to the 384 and maximum 384 to 2000. And the first process is transaction processing, which represents 9.6 to 2000 megabits, and the voice which we represents from 9.6 to 2000. So we will, as soon as we will do from up and low, we will use the voice here. And the still images is transferred by 64 to 2000. High audio will represent as 144 to 2000. These are the some of the servers with the throughput rates. So next we are going to slide. So these are the communications model. The fundamental purpose of communication system is the exchange of data between the two parts, mainly with focus upon the two parties. One is source, transmitter, transmission system, receiver, and destination. So the destination will always focus receiving the data from the sender, that is destination, and the receiver, he always accept the signals. Sender will always send the signals and it accepts the signals from the transmission system, and after that it converts into the form which handles by the destination device. For example, if a modem will accept an analog signals coming from the network or transmission line and it convert into the digital bit stream. Anything if it, coming through the transmission, so analog to digital will be converted. So the in transmitter is usually data generated by the source systems or transmitted directly in the form in which they are generated. So source, this gives generates data to the transmitted, examples of telephones and personal computers. So next we are going to see about the simplified communications model. Here source to next transmission model and destination. So the sender is receiving the sender to receiver. So in here workstation adel in between the modem is connected and it will be transferred to the public network, and again it will forwarded from to modem and to the server. So transmission system utilization, so which refers to need to make efficient use of transmission facilities that are typically shared among a number of communication. To communicate, a device must which is interfaced with the transmission system. So the signals be generated to conform to the requirements for the transmission system and receiver. So this is also this communication between the two parties will be represented as the exchange management. Next, we're going to see about the error detection and correction, flow control and recovery. The error detection and control will always be focus in the case of which errors have been occurs, circumstance of the errors can be occurs. It cannot, we want to tolerate it, but it cannot be tolerated. And flow control is always the source which does the overwhelm of destination by sending the data faster than one can be processed or observed. So recovery is by recovering the error corrections and recover the techniques are need to situations in which the information is exchanged, such as the database transactions or fail. Next, already we have seen about the origins of internet. So this is evolved by ARP, that is Advanced Research Project Agencies of USA Department of Defense. So first they have been involved the network. Here they have been connected, mainly the LANs are connected to the internet service provider, that is ISP, and the point of presence, that is POP. The connections is made the series of steps which is starting to the customer presence equipment, that is CPE. Those CPE is the communications that which is located outside the host. So this is the some of the wireless area networks which has been connected here. So the one network is connected by the router to the local area network, and again the router is connected to the other local area networks on the Ethernet switch. Thank